Scorpio, good morning. How you doing, guys? So let's see very quickly to see what you've got coming up this week. And then we're going to look into some other cards for you maybe, and then also look to see how your partner's thinking and feeling about you during this time. So let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, or you can watch it as an Aries or a Life Path 4. What has Scorpio got coming up this week? Scorpio. So Six of Swords, you could have Gemini or a Capricorn placement here. Going to visiting family, staying with family, or your partner is. Might be travelling to see your partner quite a lot here. Let's see, Scorpio. Or you've just got a family and you're just kind of like, you know, going backwards and forwards to work. Scorpio. So yeah, going to see your parents or relationship here. So a lot of you are married, okay, or your person that you're interested in is married. Definitely here in Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julie, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, again, Jen. There's Jennifer. You all right, Jennifer? How you doing? Glad that you're back. What are we doing, Scorpio? Have you got Scorpio interest anywhere here? Life Path 4. But yeah, this is these people are married in a commitment here. More than likely visiting family, though, I do keep picking up. Like kids visiting family members. Oh, Ambers, Emma, Melissa, Maria, Emma, Emily. Also see Emily play. Scorpio this week. Yeah, so there's a lot of travelling coming up for you guys. Backwards and forwards to work, or going to work, or summer coming up, travelling. I'm actually travelling next, is it next week? I think I'm going away for a couple of days next week. But yeah, travelling, working also, esoteric, spiritual, this sort of stuff, going to and from work, tarot card readings. You're in alignment with this person, so I'm definitely picking up that people are in relationships here. Or, if you're not in a relationship, the Hierophant will just mean family, talking, and work. Let's see. Scorpio this week. So yeah, you're talking to your partner. A lot of you have got children here. The Queen of Swords, this could be your mother or mother-in-law here. Or Laura, Lucy, Louise. Let's see. Scorpio this week, please. Nothing to worry about, Scorpio, really. Well, yet. Scorpio this week. So you've got the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's kind of like backwards and forwards, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's kind of like fortunate for some, but unfortunate for others. So meaning that I'm luckier than you are, maybe. Fortunately with money. But yeah. I'm also hearing that saying of fortune the brave, or whatever that is, brave heart, but fame fortunes the brave, or whatever that is. Fearless, you could be dealing with a lion, a Leo. Let's see. Scorpio this week. Yeah, so Ace of Cups, everything fine. Then the Devil appears to make things worse, and then the Three of Wands, so that you've got some sort of toxic behaviour around you here. Could be working. Someone loves to work quite a lot. I love working. Spends a lot of time at work. This is a husband and a wife that live together, and the wife might think that the male energy is toxic because they work all the time here. Which is normal for us guys. We always get that. All feminine energies believe that masculines work too much. But that's what they do. You got to get with the protocol and realise that masculine energies work quite a lot. Let's see. Providers. Let's see. They've got it bred into them as a provider for a masculine energy. It's bred into their psyche to be a provider. So don't stop a person providing. Let's see, Scorpio this week. Ten of Pentacles, there you go. So then money starts coming in from the provider. And then Five of Wands. Sorry, I'm kind of getting a notion that some of you are just listening. I asked on the Capricorn reading, what do you do? Mainly watch or listen. Do you do it differently? If you're on Patreon, do you actually look at the cards or watch? So basically you got the Ten of Pentacles where I was saying about providing and money, and then you get someone that is unhappy with the fact that the person works. So here goes another cycle, Steve, or anybody out there, any masculine out there, you're going to get it in the ear hole by the feminine energy for working too much here, by providing and being happy doing that. I've got a concern. Keep it to yourself. God's honest truth. If you ever have a concern about someone, or your name's Stern or Butchie, if you ever have a concern about someone, keep it to yourself. That's the best way to do it. Okay, I'm concerned about you. You don't need to be. You just need to be concerned about yourself. Here, let's see. Because they won't listen. You'll just make it worse here. You see, the trouble is this does come up a lot. Okay, because you've got 2 5s. You've got Taurus and Sag. Okay, placements, but 5s. Okay, so, and the devil, which is meaning toxic, right? Which means that there's a lot of work here. But whenever it is that, being a male energy for me, right, if anybody ever says to me, I'm concerned about something that you're doing or not doing, I fucking hate it. And you will not get any clear answer from me apart from winding me up. Okay, so if you ever have an opinion about what someone's doing and say, I'm worried, I am this about you, then it isn't to the other person. Because you have to listen to the vocabulary, even if it comes in the form of a text. I am worried about you. I think that you. So if there's an I think and you in it, don't do those. Don't do those. I think you. I have a problem with you. I fear that you. Okay, no, that's projection of blame. That won't help here. So it makes matters worse. Okay, some people think that talking about a problem is the best way of solving a problem, but majority of the time there isn't a problem for the person that doesn't have one. It's a person that comes to the person with a problem, thinking, okay, I've got a problem and it relates to me. Brilliant. If it relates to you, I can solve it. But if it's a problem that relates to me that you're projecting on, don't do that. Okay. So, like I said, again, I'll reiterate it again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, or whoever. Trevor, Tracy, Treacle. Okay. If you have a problem with someone, but it's because of them, don't do it, Em. Okay. If you have a problem that you need solving and you ask for advice of how to do it, brilliant, all day long. That's vice versa. If you have a problem and there's an individual problem that someone needs fixing and they say, okay, my name's Steve, okay, I've got a problem and I just want to talk to you about it. Brilliant, okay, great, okay. Once the problem's solved for the person and they feel better, leave it at that. But never bring it up again, okay, unless the person does, okay. Because sometimes people say, well, you was going through this 3 weeks ago. That's 3 weeks ago, I'm not now. So normally you get people that come at people with the 5 of Wands. I have a problem because it's you that's creating this problem. No. Because you'll normally get, well, I don't have a problem. I feel fine. I'm great. No, yeah, but we need to solve this problem because I have it with you. Well, then you solve it. If you're worried, if you're panicking, if you're fearing, if you're angry, it's not at me. It's not what I'm doing. Okay. It's because of what you're doing, which is ruminating on a thought of being worried about me. You don't have to be worried about me. I'm quite capable of looking after my own feelings and my own job and my own money. So you don't really need input into that. God's honest truth, when it comes to working, I've always come up with so many arguments when it comes to working. And I finish at 11 o'clock. By 11 o'clock, I'm finished. And I still get moaned at by finishing at 11 o'clock. Some people in life, they love to have whatever it is that they can do to cause conflict. It's because they have this 5, which means that they lonely. It can be, like I said, fear of rejection, abandonment. It can be what the teaching subject or what I just went over that I can't remember the words for. Which was, oh God, what was it that I was teaching now? Oh, I forget what I was talking about now in the teaching thing. And it was relating to 5s. let's see, Scorpio. Oh, I wish I could fucking remember it now. It's the trouble when you're on the spot on an actual video. You can't just sit back and naturally think because you're in a rush. Scorpio this week. So you got Libra, and then you got the Tower. Again, someone starts losing the plot, starts getting very aggressive, starts getting angry. This is what I was talking about on the teaching segment, the Tower. Okay. So they start getting angry. They start releasing their anger onto other people. And then the work segment of the person that's been moaning at the person around work, they get loads of shit around work because they're blaming. When you blame, Spirit will give you that, okay, because you want to blame the other person. So you'll blame the other person, and what comes at you is the form of a contract of blame. So your contract will be at work, oh fuck, everybody's coming at me, moaning at me about working. Why is that? Because I moaned at my partner about their work. I just didn't realise that why my work now is took over, and while everybody seems to be having a go at me, is because what I did is have a go at my partner about their work. And what I don't see spiritually happen, that's karmic, is that if I have a blaming at a person about their work, because it's a message, okay, it's here. If I blame the person about how many hours they do or work or anything like that, and I'm saying you work too much, you do this too much, you're overexerting yourself, and the other person says, no, I enjoy my job, I'm loving my work, I'm a masculine energy and that's what I do. When the other person starts working or whatever they do in their environment, they get loads of shit that come at them by people, soulmates, that come in to teach them a lesson. Okay, so they won't see this spiritually because they'll be blocked off to realising, fuck, why did everybody just have a go at me at work? Why did I have a really bad day at work? Because I was thinking about work, that my partner works too much. And it was a negative energy. And it was a negative dark thought that I had about someone else. So it started an argument. So Spirit then gives you that, because that's what you manifested pretty much. But it comes into you in the form of fight or flight, the amygdala. Because it's been on my mind that much, suddenly, that's what I got. But it may be now where I'm starting to get really pissed off and stressed at work because I had a go at someone about their work. Okay? So you got to be very mindful all of the time of what it is that another person is moaning at you about, because you've got 5 here and 5 here. And these represent relationships and marriages and work and stability, and this 5 means the same, and so does Libra. It means workplace, environment of work, bosses. Okay, so own boss, say for instance me, my own boss. Okay, girlfriend, not her own boss, works at a place of a huge franchise of Libra. Okay, it's probably not the boss that is Libra because it's Tesco. Okay, it's clothes, food, fish, everything, chicken, everything. So it's full of clients and customers that fucking moan all day long. Okay, so what my advice would be, that I would not tell my girlfriend because she doesn't like spiritual stuff anymore at all. So I just stay out of it and let her learn herself. So this is the true story. If she has a go at me about my work and I say, no, I'm fine with working, I'm enjoying it, okay? So please don't have an input and have a go at me about my work. It's fine. You don't need to be concerned. There's nothing to be concerned about. Okay, so brilliant. If they keep that up and they keep thinking about, oh, you're really rattling me because I can't control you from stopping doing what you're doing, okay? Because I'm concerned, you're my partner. We're supposed to speak about all the concerns that I have about you. No, you're not. Because I don't have a concern. You do. You hear the message at the beginning? I don't have the concern. You have the concern, not me. Okay? Unless a person does. But if you're projecting blame upon the person to say, listen, I'm very concerned that you're looking a little bit peaky, or you're working too much, or you're taking on too many hours, or you're doing this, or you're doing that, all of that blame will come back around full circle to the other person then, when their work environment, they'll start turning chaotic. And that will be the, well, I told you so moment. Okay, you started having to go at me about my work, and now what are you doing? Bitching and moaning about yours. Right? Oh, this person came into work and fucking all of a sudden I started getting bombarded by all of these people that were coming in at work having a go at me, and I don't know why. And then spiritually, if you was to say, well, wasn't you having a go at me about my work a little while ago? That would just prod the button. So, right, it's good to keep whatever it is that you do at work out of your relationships. Try not to talk about work in your relationships, the other person's work, your work. Try not to talk about it at all, okay? Because it helps, okay? It's just a word of advice. But like I said, the other person might not want to do that. They might want to continue to talk about work all the time, okay? I was watching this, you guys seen The Watcher, right? Yeah. But I was watching something else now, and it's fucking brilliant, man. It's on Prime. And there was something that came up that really did make me think, okay, of how nice, well, not nice it would be. It's called Absent or Absenta. There's 3 seasons, and it's about a woman that gets kidnapped and tortured and God knows what else, and tortures children and puts them in this big fish tank thing. And then he says, okay, to these children, okay, or to these grown-ups, who do you want me to torture? You or the other person? You've got a choice. I either punish you or I punish them. Okay, so the kid had to make a choice. So a lot of the children or the people were choosing themselves to say, okay, if you're going to take it out on anybody, take it out on me, not the other person. Okay, so anyway, I know it's fucking shit, but it's a very good documentary drama cop thing. Okay, so what I noticed was is that he is a cop. Okay, he works for the police force, and he does a lot of hours for the police force, right? And when he's talking to his wife, she has a go at him about something, and he says, look, I've got to go, like my phone's just gone. And well, she starts a conversation with him, put it that way, starts a conversation that they need to talk about what was going on with their child. Okay, I need to talk to you about what's going on with our kid. Okay, and he works for the CIA or fucking whoever it is, right? And he works for that, very important, and his work life is very busy. Okay, so sorry, what is that? Not the police, I don't know, went up one up, but the phone goes and he goes, oh shit, I've just had a lead on the case, I've got to go. Okay, and then she starts saying something, and then he says, look, I can't talk about it now, we'll talk about it tonight, I've got to go. And she goes, okay, yeah, no worries. And she lets him go. Okay, because his job demands that he does that. That's his job demanding that he does it. Okay, he's got a very high role, so he has to do that. So to make anything work, you need a very understanding partner of what it is that the other person does around their work. If they've got to go because their work and their environment is saying, look, I've got a fucking very high paid job. I can't just sit around all the time talking about your feelings and shit that goes on in life. I'm sorry, but I can't. I've got my work to do. I've got to do that. It's prioritising our life. I've got to do that. That's what you fell in love with. You fell in love with me at the beginning, realising that I've got a very high paid job. Okay, that's what I have to do. Okay, you fell in love with me while I do that, but now you hate that about me because I work doing that. That's my job. Okay, that's what I was trained in. That's what I'm good at. I can't suddenly just be a fucking bookworm. I've got to do that job. That's what I've trained to do my whole life, to be that. I can't give that up for a relationship. You're going to have to work with me here. Okay, so like I said, it's about realising that when a marriage is here or when a relationship is here, this is why people have time off work, right? Is because if you're self-employed, you don't have that. You don't have time off work in self-employment. So that's slightly different, because you can have that off whenever you can afford to do so. So you should be very flexible around your hours, right? If you work for a boss of Libra and you don't have that kind of forgiveness of like, well, you know, I work for a boss, so I'm not self-employed, but what I do get is weekends off. I get week holidays. I get like, fuck, I don't know, how many holidays do you get working for a company? Like 8 weeks or a fucking 2-3 months a year? 3 or 4 months out of the year you get off in pay? Wow, that's easy. Right? But marriages and relationships are, okay, so you've got a week off at this point here because you work for this company. This company tells you by law that you can have 6 months off or 5 or 4 months off a year. Brilliant. So you got a week off next month. Brilliant. Great. So before then, everything else about your weeks should not be arguing about time off or weekends off or a day off. No, that's why holiday is there. When you go on your holiday or you have time off work is when you spend time together. All through the week and the weekends are meant for work. That is what that is. Now, if you're married, you get to see each other maybe at night or during the day quickly, depending on the hours. But that's how that works. And then when you have a week off or 2 weeks off, you book time off to go on holiday somewhere and you spend some money and go on holiday. Or you're kind of like, fuck, I don't need a holiday. I just want to sit at home with my partner for a week and then maybe a week we'll go somewhere. Okay, that is the time for getting together. All other circumstances should not be arguments about routine of structure of work. When can you have time off? When don't you? When can you? When can you not? Okay, shouldn't really be about that. Okay, because I can really feel it here as this condition of Libra, Taurus, which means a married couple or a divorced couple. 5 arguments. Okay, and about the 8 of Pentacles, about work. Okay, and that's why the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse right there. It's because one of you sees the fact that it's unfair that the devil works for Saturn because it's their ruling planet is Saturn, right? That's where that is in my work house. My work is like Aries or well, there's mixtures of work, but the devil, second house, Capricorn. Okay, so I get this. Yeah, but you're working too much. Fuck, I only finish at 11 o'clock. I get up at 5. I can be done by 11 if I wanted to, but I still get shit. Okay, so then you can get these, oh, well, you're such better off than me. You have such a better luxury lifestyle than what I do because you have more money and you're able to do all of that. So what the fuck are you moaning about, man? I can afford to buy you stuff. Are you not happy with that either? And sometimes some people are not even happy with the luxury lifestyle that they get to have. They're still not happy with that because they come up with the 5 of Wands. I've got a nice house, I've got a nice home, I've got money and a job, but I'm still fucking stressed to fuck over my partner not doing what I want them to do. Right? And that's why you got these 5s, because it means structure of Taurus, and then it means Sagittarius of getting wound up, or a life path 5, of getting annoyed, ruminating on a structure of other people. That's why it can blame other people for the structure that they have about themselves. Okay, now they can either get that at them or it comes towards them, but look at the karmic energy. Okay, if you put that out, you get that back. And it may not be in the form from your partner. It might be where you're wound up that much that when you get to work, you're ruminating on it and thinking about it that much that you're ruining your own fucking day. And because you're in a bad mood, you'll start to see everybody come at you in a bad mood because that's your vibration where you are. You've not manifested it into your reality. It's because your reality is where you go. I talked about movement, okay, in the reading here, okay. So this is a new story to me. So manifesting works in, okay, my vibration is here where I am now, guys, right? It cannot really reach outside of these walls where I am because I'm here in my work environment. So my work environment would be online, okay? So that would be people commenting and saying nasty shit in the comments. Granted, they have a right to do it, right? But I still get shit. But if you're a person that goes in to work where there are people, okay, and your energy is of aggression and low and frustration, that's going to be your vibrational signal that you're putting out. So the clients and the people that come into your work, that's what they're going to gravitate towards of showing you the lesson. You see, energy of what you give off is a magnet. It's a magnet of energy. Okay, so when it's dark matter, you will attract dark matter of a matter of fact. You're not fucking doing your job right. Well, there's a matter of fact that I've got a complaint to make because your service is shit. Yeah, well, I'm not the manager. Do you want to speak to the manager? No, I'm talking to you. Oh, are you now? Well, that's not my problem. Talk to the staff. Talk to the member. I don't own the business. Go and talk to... No, I'm dealing with you. I want to talk to you. And you'll get a Karen in your life. Unless your name's Karen. And then you might get another Karen. Okay? But you'll get a Karen that comes and walks through your fucking door having a go at you. Right? It's because what starts off in energy finishes in energy by high vibration low. Okay, so you've put out a signal. You've had a go at someone about their work life. Okay, they continue on to work and everything's very good here and it's all light and vibrant. And then the Queen of Swords starts to have an opinion on someone else's life. They go about their day and then the Wheel of Fortune halfway comes out through the week to say, okay, Eureka, Erika, that's karmic justice. Libra, karma starts to play havoc on the devil energy. 3, I'm just waiting for it to arrive, and then boom, they go into work and justice is served to the other person because their vibration is this. What they put out, they get back very quickly within a week. So there's your manifestation. Okay, the Tower. What you put out is what you get back because your vibration is of the 5 of Wands. Okay, so you put out the vibration here, possibly had a go at someone about money or their work or online. These will be people here. I'll tell you now, I'm seeing it here. This world card here, this me being healer, okay, because my girlfriend is a life path 5, right? And that's Sagittarius placements and I'm a Scorpio. Okay, so regardless, I'm here, right? So I'm doing this online, right? These are people that are online, okay, that are all nice. You guys and everybody else have been doing nice comments. The people that have this bad opinion against me here in the background, this is what's going to happen to them at their work. And they're going to have absolutely no fucking idea that the reason that watching what they did annoyed them, okay, that this is going to be karmic justice to all of those people out there that have put out that vibration. Because when they get to work, they'll start getting it back, okay? So you're seeing behind the scenes of what Libra can do here, right, of vibration. Of this card of what we taught on the gold tier that none of you have watched. Okay, so it's very important because it happens and this is when you know, oh shit, now I can see, okay. I have to look at my behaviour, what I'm blaming, who I'm telling, who I'm having a go at, and my thoughts. My thoughts create a reality through the vibration of where I go. I'm a magnet. Okay, I'm a magnet. If I walk into a circumstance that's very aggressive and dark, and I project a blamed energy on someone, and I'm not relaxed, the more I ruminate on it, or I did that, when I get into work, this is going to happen. Because my energy will be low. I'll be ruminating on an argument. Because I'm ruminating on an argument, I'm getting stressed, I'm getting tired, my vibration's low, I'm not connected to the centre of the earth, I'm feeling negative, drained, non-positive, and what am I going to attract? People that are very negative, because I'm not positive. Okay, so you won't attract positivity, you will attract negativity. And it's coming from either a Libra, a life path 5, a Taurus, a Sagittarian placement, or this just means work environment. But it would normally be around a Sag, a Taurus, or a life path 5 person. Here. Okay? So you got karmic justice. So let's see. So there's your closure if you've been looking for it. But it's just a general quick message. 6 of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah. Slow progression towards the relationship. Taurus, yeah, a very caring, loving person, sharing, working, provider, mother also, or father, providing a service for people. The World is the Queen of Pentacles. There you go. So you're in a relationship here. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Is a Five of Pentacles in reverse. Oh dear. You see, you got one person that worked well and one person that really struggles with money here. One person that has it, one person that struggles. There's the karmic energy of this five, you see. This five that's here of what we were channeling at the beginning here is here. Someone's moaning at someone because they're not happy that this person works a lot. Now, I have to be honest with you because I would love your opinion besides Emily. Okay. Right. A projection came to me yesterday. Okay. I think you should have a day off. You what? No, I'm fine. I woke up late yesterday, right? 9 o'clock, 7:30. It was very late for me because I'm normally up at 5. Okay, but I slept in first time in ages, and I woke up at 8:30. So I phoned her up, and she's like, "Oh my god, I've just woke up also. Oh wow, we must have needed a rest then, right?" But then all of a sudden, the hour-long conversation, she started to go really fucking quiet. And I was kind of like, oh, here we go. I know what's going to happen. Something's on her fucking mind. And I'm going to put the phone down and I've got to endure all day long texting about something that is wrong when there isn't. Right? So, lo and behold, do I put the phone down and then I get multiple text messages. I think you should have some time off work. No, I'm fine. I've just got quite a bit to do today because I woke up late. And then more. And I was like, okay, I can't really keep asking all these questions online, texting, because I've got to get on with my work. It's 9 o'clock. I've got a few readings that I've got to get finished, right? So I had to finish them. Then there was more texts and more texts. Okay, you should really have some time off. You should really have some time off. You told me 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago that you were slightly getting a little bit stressed. 3 weeks ago? You can remember something 3 weeks ago? Bruv, I'm a goldfish with a Gemini moon. I can't remember yesterday. I'm not ruminating on how I felt 3 weeks ago. You what? Okay, and this huge, okay then, I won't speak to you tonight. Let's not see each other tonight because you've got a lot of work to do. You what? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about not coming over tonight. I just said I've got to start work now because it's 9 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning, and I've got to start work. Like you have at 12 o'clock. You've got to go into work at 12. You don't finish till 5. Okay? If I want to get finished by 5, I've got to start work. Okay? So it started this huge fucking argument about this shit. Okay? And I'm kind of like, this is unfucking real. Unreal. So it went on and on and on and on. Okay, I won't bother seeing you tonight because you're obviously busy. I said, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say. You see, and someone can draw you into this constant texting all fucking day about something that isn't even there. So I ended up having a really angry shit day yesterday because that was on my fucking head that someone just kept telling me that I'm supposed to be doing things. And it set off my whole day of being really shit. Okay, because I kept ruminating on this fucking aggression then that I was being projected and blamed because I needed to start work at 9 o'clock in the afternoon, in the morning, okay, and finish probably about 4. Now, she doesn't even finish work till 5, so I would have gone over. By the time I said that at 5, do you fancy me taking you out for a meal and something to eat? Have you got over your fine bad self yet? Okay. No, I've decided I'm going to have a pop noodle and start drinking alcohol again. Right. That's fucking weird, but okay. So then again, it was constant texting again after that about my work. I'm your partner. I have a right to be worried about you. There's fuck all to be worried about. So, a 5, you get a 5. Life path 5, Sagittarius, or a Taurus energy here, around worrying about someone else's work. So the rumination, like I said right in the beginning, if any of you have followed my story that I've told you to be true to you, it comes back to the other person at their work. Here. Okay. So, yeah, just a lot of things to be aware of here. Because a 5 ruminates. I wish I could remember the fucking word I was talking to you guys about in the goddamn teaching video here. Oh, I can't think now what it was. It was about these 5 energies. Ruminating, that's it. Ruminating, I think it was. What is the 5 of Cups? Is a 2. Now, a negative or a positive? Negative or positive? Left or right? You see, this person now here is acting stupid and childish now with this 5 of Pentacles here in reverse. Around now where it comes up against the Knight of Cups. They start acting stupid now, where they kind of like, you go for this tit for tat, waiting for this communication here. Okay, then I'll just leave you. I won't think about you. It's not thinking about it. It's about not thinking about the person. You don't never have to be concerned about anybody else. You just got to think about your body. Stop thinking so negatively about other people, that I'm supposed to be worried about people. You don't have to be worried about anybody else. You just have to be worried about yourself. If a person's worried, they'll tell you. But like I said, the majority of people, when they're worried, it isn't that they're worried about themselves. It's the fact that they're worried about someone else. Because they're trying to change that other person's environment. You're not a Cape Crusader. Fuck people. They drain your energy. They drain their own. They're like, oh my God, I'm so fucking exhausted. I think you are. What's the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Swords. The Tower, you see? This person's having a fucking abrupt moment. And this is where your mother or your mother-in-law will probably fucking start having a go as well. I'm concerned now. I need to know what's going on and why you're having a fucking argument in your... Nobody said anybody was having an argument. Yeah, but I've got to give my opinion. We have to talk about problems. No, we don't. I don't have a fucking problem, Dave. I don't have a problem. You have. No, you have. Oh, right. You're all out. Right? Do you get it? Like, fucking people, man. They're always got a problem, like, but with other people. No, you're the fucking problem. So what's this 8 of Cups here? Because you just got the Tower on top of the Queen of Swords. What is the 8 of Cups? Now the Lovers, a Gemini. So, I don't know, it might be going to see a lover. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, to make up. It's kind of like someone's ruminated that much on the other person's problem, that the person that doesn't have one, they've ruminated on that problem of that person that much that they've just exhausted themselves. It's stupidity, but they've exhausted themselves. They've done it to themselves. Justice. You do it to yourself, you do. That's why it was there. You do it to yourself, okay? You ruminate on things, you do it to yourself. When you project blame and you have a go at someone for doing something that they're not even doing, okay, or argue with them, you're doing it to yourself. So you're ruining the connection because you're draining the other person's energy, and then you'll wonder why they fucking flip at you and have a go at you in the end because they get fed up. They're like, fuck, if you keep doing this, I am going to tell you to shut the fuck up. Okay, because you're really getting on my nerves now. Okay, so it comes full circle. Ace of Cups. The Queen of Swords strikes again. Yeah. Oh, you hurt my feelings. You hurt your own. Here. 3 of Swords. Eight of Cups. I'm going to leave then. The Devil. The Devil. Yeah, 8 of Swords. You're confined by working too much. I'm stressing about that. Someone here is fucking stressed up to the eyeballs here. Could have one eye, maybe. What's the 3? Could be Laura Felix. What's the 3 of... 3 of Wands is the Death card, Scorpio now. They put you right in a mix here now, Scorpio. So you get the 2 of Cups and then blocking energy. Blocking the person out because of their negative energy and their negative behaviour. not listening, just shutting them out. Sometimes that's the best way. When someone doesn't listen and they keep doing it, like me last night, I just turned my phone off. I got so pissed off with the messages. I just thought, this is so tiring. Just listening to all of these demands that are all about me. When I was feeling happy, it started to make me feel shit and angry. So how did I do it? I thought, you know what? My phone is going on silent and I'm closing it and I'm putting it away. I don't want to speak to you. You're fucking annoying me. So that's what I did. And I started enjoying myself. I did. I was like, fuck it. I'm just, you know, I'm not listening to all of this bullshit. I'm just going to close down and close off. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. I'm not going to tell that they did that. But, you know, you did it. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. So I've closed down. You know, I'm not paying attention to any of you. If you got lists, demands, you know, if you got things to say, keep it to your fucking self, because I'm not interested. If you got a problem about yourself and you want me to help, ask me. But if it's about me, keep it to your fucking self. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. King of Swords. Okay. Now, this all could blow over within a day. You know, it could. It doesn't have to go on throughout the whole week. It could just be a set of cards of the energy that's kind of present right here. But the King of Swords now starts to take charge of his own life. Starts to be more concerned about himself. King of Pentacles. But he'll probably be King of Swords. He'll probably be arrogant or Gary. And then, yeah, back into the relationship. Arguing again. 5 of Wands. Yeah, Sagittarius. Lost the plot. Starts getting very angry. Sagittarius 5 or Taurus. Towards them or from them, I don't know. But all I do know as a male energy, all I do know is that the people that are in my life that have these placements, they're always fucking bitching and moaning at me all the time. I can't get away from it. They've always got a problem. Always got a problem that I need to heal, but they don't focus on healing themselves. They have this notion that they drain their own energy. They fuck themselves up. Sagittarius, okay, is an open fire sign. Okay, so they can drain their energy very quickly by ruminating and thoughts. Because it's open. Goes in, comes out, goes in, comes out. Their fire's gone, and before you know it, they're at a low vibration, they're exhausted, and they'll moan a lot about, my God, I'm really fucking exhausted, I'm fucking tired, now I'm getting antsy and everything else, and now I'm going to fucking tell someone. Okay, because they're overdone it, right? Now, they might have even thought a lot of negative stuff throughout that week or day, and then it comes down to like, okay, who's in the firing line? Okay, who's in my peripheral vision in the firing line? If that be my partner, they're having it. Okay, so you'll push the person away. Okay, because this is a stick of dynamite. Okay, my mother does it. Okay, she gets very stressed, very fucking tired. She'll come home, she'll bitch and she'll fucking moan up to the max about, oh my God, I'm so exhausted and tired and everything else and blah, blah, blah. And she'll just keep doing it and just keep tidying and cleaning when you're like, Jesus Christ, woman, you are clean. There is nothing to clean. You just need to sit the fuck down and shut up, okay, and stop thinking. So what will she do? She will watch the television of all of the news and all of the bad country shit that's going on. Oh my God, the dentist is closing down and we're now having to pay private. I need to inform everybody that the world is bad and that we're all going to stress and worry and more of it. And I need to think very negatively and I can't afford anything and I've got nothing. And even though you've got a £450,000 bungalow that's paid, and I've got to worry and I've got to stress and Jesus Christ, man. Yeah. Right. And then when they talk to you about it, you're like, oh, I'm sick to death of hearing about all of this fucking shit. They'll have a go at you because you don't want to sit and listen to all of the complaints and the negative shit. The state of the country, the prices of gas, like, fuck. Justice. I can feel it in the air. Yeah, about money. Here. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, when I'm really happy. So, the Ten of Cups, the Tower. This person, 5, Taurus, and then miraculously they turn into a Jekyll and Hyde. And they're fine. And then you get to go away, or you start moving forward after like a complete and utter draining and tiring and metaphysical and physical worry and panic and argue. Throughout the whole week, you end up exhausted, tired, frustrated, and then back to normal. Yay! What a lovely reading, Scorpio. Here, I'll give you this one. From this person here, I've been blamed here by this person here for being this. A child, an Ace of Pentacles, and a Ten of Cups. For being too, what? Positive. Oh my God, you're just so too positive. What the fucking hell does that mean? I'm too positive? I've got good, light, vibrant, happy-go-lucky Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the world is my oyster. I've got great ideas. I'm fucking flourishing. I'm excited. I'm brilliant. I've got really good positive... I don't give a fuck. I mean, whoa. Fucking hold your horses, Nelly. Why don't you take a seat and fuck off? I'm not kidding you. In comes Sagittarius with the 5 of Wands at a Libra energy with the 10 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. We don't like the fact that you're fucking happy. You've always never got anything to say that's negative, have you? No, no, no. You don't never want to talk about anything that's negative, do you? You're so fucking positive. It really does wind me up. Well, where do you want to go? To the fucking moon, bruv. Move to Mars and get the fuck away from me with your negative bollocks, because I've had it. Right? Oh, that's it. Walk off into your room and ignore the negative person. Fucking go in. Bye. There you go. And that could come at you in all forms, Scorpio. So you've had an hour there. Fuck, I've just wasted all my energy on you losers. I'm only kidding, Scorpio. You know me. I am a rising and 12th house. Nanu. Scorpio crew. We know what we're doing. So unless you're dealing with a life path 4 in your Scorpio and a Taurus, then run for the fucking life forest. Okay? Okay, guys. Thanks very much. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.